There's a moment in every life when silence grows heavier than words, a moment when the weight of what could be presses harder than the memory of what's been. That moment when your reflection stares back at you, not with judgment, but with a quiet question. When will you begin? We tell ourselves we're waiting, waiting for clarity, for confidence, for the right plan, the right time, the right sign. But the truth is, there is no perfect time. There never was. There never will be. Because greatness doesn't appear like a sunrise you can predict. It's not scheduled. It's ignited. It begins when you dare to move before you're ready. Because you don't have to be great to start, but you must start to be great. Every name history remembers began as an unknown. Edison failed over 1,000 times before a single bulb lit the world. Disney was fired for lacking imagination. Henry Ford went bankrupt twice before his ideas rolled onto the streets. Abraham Lincoln lost more elections than he won before leading a nation through its darkest night. Each of them began when doubt screamed louder than hope. Each of them moved anyway. That's the difference between dreamers and doers. The doers start. Starting doesn't require brilliance. It requires belief. It's the quiet conviction that one small step is worth more than 1,000 perfect plans. The world doesn't reward hesitation. It rewards motion. Even the smallest step toward your dream builds momentum, a heartbeat, a rhythm that life begins to dance to. Every symphony begins with one note. Every mountain conquered begins with one step. Every masterpiece begins with one imperfect stroke of courage. And yes, the beginning will always feel like chaos. You'll doubt yourself. You'll feel behind, unqualified, unseen. You'll compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. But the seed never envies the tree. It just keeps growing. Growth is never glamorous. It's messy. It's uncertain. It's quiet work in the dark soil of your potential. In that soil lies everything you've prayed for. Discipline is the sunlight. Faith is the water. Persistence is the root that keeps you standing when storms come. You must be willing to plant yourself before the world applauds. Because you can't harvest greatness if you're afraid to look foolish planting the seed. Most people don't fail because they lack potential. They fail because they never begin. They overthink, overplan, overanalyze until the dream dies of starvation. The mind becomes a graveyard of unfinished ideas and unlived potential. But when you start, truly start, you tell the universe, I'm ready to move. And the universe moves with you. Opportunities appear not because they weren't there before, but because you finally became someone who could see them. Starting is a declaration. It's saying, I refuse to live the same day twice. It's saying, I will not be a spectator in my own story. When you start, you set your life on fire, and the glow of that fire draws others to believe in what's possible. The man who takes one step will always outpace the one who waits for perfection. Perfection doesn't exist in the real world. It exists in the imagination of the fearful. Progress is born in the arena, where your knees shake, your hands tremble, but your heart says, go anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's movement in the presence of it. So if you're scared, good. It means you're standing on the edge of growth. And edges are where wings are born. Your destiny is not written by talent. It's written by tenacity. It's written by every time you show up when no one claps, when no one believes, when no one sees. Every repetition when no one's watching builds the muscle of mastery. Every small act of consistency compounds into confidence. And confidence, not comfort, shapes a champion. You don't need a miracle. You need a move. Because when you move, momentum finds you. And once momentum finds you, even the smallest push can create an avalanche of progress. Don't ask, what if I fail? Ask, what if I never try? Because regret weighs more than risk. Regret is the ghost that haunts every unmade decision. But action redeems everything. Start before you're ready. Start when it's uncomfortable. Start when no one believes. Start even when the voice in your head whispers, you're not enough. Because that voice is a liar born from fear, not faith. Faith says, I may not know how, but I will find a way. Faith says, I will build the bridge as I walk across it. Faith says, I was not born to watch. I was born to rise. And rising isn't a single act. It's a decision you repeat daily. Every sunrise is a new invitation to step forward. Every day you wake up, life gives you two scripts, one written by fear, one written by faith. You decide which one to perform. You decide whether to echo your doubts or declare your destiny. The truth is, your biggest obstacle isn't the world. It's the whisper that says, maybe tomorrow. That whisper sounds safe, even wise, but certainty never comes before movement. The bridge to greatness is built one uncertain step at a time. You don't get confidence and then act. You act and then earn confidence. Every step forward turns fear into fuel. Every motion forward turns hesitation into habit. And once that habit forms, you become unstoppable. When you start, the path won't unfold neatly. You'll trip, you'll get lost, you'll take 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. That's not failure. That's feedback. That's life's way of asking, how bad do you want it? Because the world doesn't test the dream, it tests the dreamer. It asks, will you keep moving when no one claps? Will you stay disciplined when excitement fades? Discipline is the quiet backbone of greatness. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Motivation is emotion. Discipline is decision. It's doing what must be done even when you'd rather do anything else. The truly great don't rely on moods. They rely on mission. When your mission becomes greater than your mood, your success becomes inevitable. Picture a sculptor chipping away at marble. Each strike looks insignificant, but every blow reveals the statue within. That's you. Every day you show up to your purpose. You're sculpting your future. You can't always see the shape yet, but keep striking, keep carving, because one day the world will look at what you've built and call it genius, when all you did was keep showing up. Your mind will resist you. It will try to protect you from discomfort, disguising safety as wisdom. But comfort is the cage that kills potential quietly. Discomfort isn't danger, it's direction. Every muscle grows through resistance. So does your character. If it's uncomfortable, it's working. If it's challenging, it's changing you. Life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you believe you deserve. That's why belief is the foundation of all achievement. You can't outperform your own self-image. If you see yourself as average, you'll find ways to stay average. But if you believe you're capable of greatness, your actions start aligning with that vision. The world reflects the confidence you project. Belief is not arrogance, it's awareness. It's understanding that you were born for a reason. Zig Ziglar said it best. You were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with the seeds of greatness. It's not about adding something new. It's about awakening what's already in you. You already have the same potential that burned in Edison, Ford, Lincoln, and Carnegie, the same energy that built empires and cured diseases. It's in you. It just needs activation. Vision is that activation. Vision gives you direction. Without vision, discipline dies. Without purpose, persistence fades. You can survive almost any how if you have a big enough why. When your why is clear, your how becomes inevitable, but vision without action is a fantasy. The world is full of dreamers who never do. They see the mountain, talk about climbing it, read about climbing it, but never take a single step. Be the one who laces the boots. Be the one who climbs even when the clouds block the view. You don't need to see the entire path, just the next step. Because clarity doesn't come from thinking, it comes from moving. And when those small steps turn into progress, stay humble. Success can blind you faster than failure can break you. Don't let early wins make you lazy. Don't let praise replace purpose. Stay a student. Stay hungry. Every master was once a student who never stopped learning. Success is not a destination. It's a discipline of becoming better every day. The greatest enemy of greatness isn't failure. It's comfort disguised as success. It's the voice that says, "You've done enough." But the truly great never measure themselves by what they've achieved. They measure themselves by what they're still capable of becoming. Potential has no finish line. So keep your heart hungry, keep your spirit humble, keep your focus forward. Every day is a blank page, and your choices are the ink. Write boldly, write intentionally, write a story that makes you proud when you look back. Gratitude fuels that story, because without gratitude, ambition turns hollow. Gratitude keeps your spirit alive in the pursuit. It reminds you that progress itself is a privilege. Be grateful for the struggle. It's proof you're growing. Be grateful for the critics. They sharpen your conviction. Be grateful for the delays. They build your patience. Gratitude turns obstacles into opportunities and delays into development. So start today. Start now. The world is waiting for the fire only you can bring.